Well, what are you going to need to do all of what we've talked about today? Well, let's give you a shopping list, a digital photography shopping list. Of course, the first thing that you're going to need is the camera. That's right. If you don't already have a digital camera, go out and buy one. You can get a good one now for under $200. Don't waste your money on the disposable cameras and don't expect to get any decent pictures out of the best smartphones or camcorders and video cameras. The pictures are poor quality and tend to have a narrow angle. If you plan to use 35mm, make sure your camera has manual exposure and focus override and is capable of long-timed exposures. Other good cameras are made by Nikon, Canon, and many others. Lenses. It's very useful to have at least 2 wide-angle lenses to cover most situations. On the 35mm format, you can't go wrong with a 20mm and 28mm or 35mm lens as well. Kodak and Nikon both have high-quality, expensive 17 to 35mm zoom lenses to consider, but you're probably better off putting that money into some decent lighting gear. Fixed focal length lenses tend to be faster, better quality, and you make a more disciplined and careful photographer anyway. Lights. High-power monoblock or self-contained flash units are best for photographing both inside and outside shots of homes. A couple of 1,000 or 1,500 watt second heads should suffice, but don't forget to budget for some decent stands and white umbrellas as well if you're really going to do it up right. Softboxes are a nice luxury, but can be extremely bulky on location. For dusk externals, a set of cheap tungsten lights is generally sufficient, just as we've talked about. Lights with a broad, even light and cheap replacement bulbs are best. Miscellaneous? Well, under the miscellaneous category, I'd make sure to get a tripod for both indoor and outdoor shots. In addition, a good light meter will come in handy with quality cameras where you can change the f-stops. A 10-foot ladder and lots of electrical cable is essential for those external and dusk shots. Camera equipment can cost a ton, but only hobbyists need spend a lot. If you don't already have a digital camera, go out and buy one. You can get a good one now for under $200. And fixed focal length lenses tend to be faster, better quality, and make you a more disciplined and careful photographer. Well, I want you to succeed. Too many are making too little from their photography and websites. Everyone could use some simple suggestions with regards to their SEO and website. And I'm sure that many of you have questions after today's discussion. And yet many are skeptical of today's claims, and that's okay. I'd like to help you to feel better about your internet marketing options. Let me give you a helping hand. Let me show you how you can improve your internet marketing presence. Call for a free 30-minute consultation appointment. See how you can utilize any part of your technology to make dramatic income for you. I'll show you the tips others have made to create compelling internet marketing realities. Call today. That's toll-free 800-277-1316. Really, no charge. It's on me. Just set up an appointment today. Just mention you heard this offer on this video. So what do you have questions about? Internet promotions? Compelling website design issues? SEO? What's the best domain name and how to find it? What's the best way to get your site to the top of the search engines? Or do you have questions about social media, smartphones, the new QR barcodes, and text advertising? Whatever it is, the time is yours. Here's your chance to get the answers to what you've been looking for. Don't know the questions to ask? Fine. That's a good place to start as well. Set up an appointment that's convenient for you. Why wait? Remember the Nike slogan. Just do it. We hope that you've taken plenty of notes, and now that you've completed each section, you'll be able to go back and review any areas that you'd like to get further knowledge. I'd like to leave you with one final thought. It comes from 3 of my favorite quotes that I fashioned into a poem. I call it, "Why It's Better to Sail." Smooth, placid seas do not sailors make. It's wind and its waves that causes the wake. To reach a new port, we always must sail both with and against winds, whether light gust or gale. Anchored at port, a ship's safe some have felt. But let us never forget, that is not why they're built. For myself, Randy Eager, and Strategic Storm, and the good people at the Prado Institute of Learning, we'd like to thank you for being with us here today. Thank you, and good luck.